Jay-Z, she gets out of video for some good that he hold her. Because boy, they I really Kyle was hated. And you said that video. It's scrolling.
All right, we're on military now. Nothing personal. Russian military. No, you know what's up. Just an operation your boss has to speak for as to defense, as to why it was wrong of them to do that to y'all, right?
So you meet her on the letter, right? Yeah.
The insanity we all have to deal with. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Fellas, militias, the insanity. And there was a walk in the draftees could have done. That's how simple this comes to. Sure, the paperwork might not have worked, right? But who's there? The ones suffering, right? You got to speak up for yourselves, draftees. You're the ones that are poor and all this stuff. You're the majority, or at least the, well, had you had the ladies as draftees too, it'd be the majority of people. So it falls to you to fix the situation. And since you're incompetent, then now the military have to do your job, which is paperwork, and then they can just the warrants come out automatically, and they just end up doing the job for you, huh? Well, be rest assured that's time you won't have the opportunity to do one of those scenarios. Okay.
You and I don't have to argue. No, we don't. It's no. I don't know the father.
It's just the way it happens in that case.
She don't act like she has kids. Yes, I do. Huh? How do you tell if she had, I was, yeah. She's always working.
Make sure to look out the scenarios. Make sure your military soldiers don't get that much more taken advantage of somehow from port coming down to the lower generals or whatever, right?
Smoking drugs in there, bringing from fucking, hanging out, getting drunk, partying. They just have money. They make it look good. We usually be in the Navy. They do the same.
Hey, I'm gonna have to make it illegal for testing rockets and exploding rockets, right? Those scenarios you're looking for bigger boom or different versions of boom, right? It's just not worth it anymore, and it's a waste of material. So, if not technically, and time as well for you to make money in other areas, right? Those Zap versions I was talking, those like the shotgun version I have, right? Or we're all supposed to have, shoots out on a lightning bolt version, and you can modify it to meet the path, all right, that you want. I'll put that on the market, right? You can do that all the way down, all those safety things we could upgrade the military to only being able to take hostages unless they resort to knives, all right? But that's what the Zat gun is for. And we can max, dude, there is unlimited potential to the work you can put in behind it and come up with all sorts of things, right? Things like shooting rays and lasers, right? It's so another thing, what I want you to add to the scenario, since it'd be individual, right? That the beam comes out in a subspace, all right, and then you can make it so it comes back into the whatchamacallit, and it only supports the gun's function, all right. So there's differences than electricity. So what you can do, shoot like this little tiny beam through subspace, and then up on the individual, right, by bringing them into the subspace of it. Gravity. So look, there wasn't nothing in here. I'm gonna go and place my application in to some of these bomb places right here in USA, and I'll make a requirement scenario. I mean, not that they're against it, but like as far as specifics and letting me come up with the information and do the situations, and we'll go from there. As far as coming up with the game plan without seeing the details of it, bomb makers, and scenario. That one's good, right? You can use that one until to set everything up, and then ain't like you can't not email me for work. Those of you that want in on the new tech coming out, I'd be like, all right, so I'll write it this way for the job, and everything's what it is for me, and then we can go from there. Be a lot quicker.
Well, no one tells sick, but I took a chance on good thing. Then we got
You
police.
know why you feel like that's what you use. That's what you use.
Right. Someone say you feel safe in the area.
Yeah. That area out there.
Yeah, no.
Too much crazy people in there. Man. People walk in there all day.
Yeah. That's not good. See, but scared they changed. They got police. They got police come through now.
This wouldn't have been happening had it not been for me. So it's illegal to produce. All right.
Yeah, but I take my chance on
I put the restrictions down to them only being able to use guns, right? The issue is a waste of time, dude. And all the other things you could be accomplishing outside of things like that are gastronomical. All right, so I'm criminalizing it, right? Or I already said it's criminal. Right. Otherwise, you call me, and I wham bam, thank you, man, and it's done and in production by the end of the month, as opposed to all this research and crap. Did I share it? I don't know if I shared it. All right, militaries were trying to take out the ability for there to be more things. Right? You don't even know what you're talking about because it's going to change up patterns into, differences and different versions of violence can erupt and all sorts of things. People are not going to get in trouble one day. Had this been I took over with the army and instead at the end of taking over with the people just changed over the system to the gastronomical difference of patheticness it was, you'd all be on it. Like, woohoo, what the fuck is wrong with you people, bro? You don't know anything about violence.
No, I'm gonna sell no fine for the yeah. Find something. Yeah? Find something. Oh shit. I'm gonna one time my money flew out of here. It was a fucking $20 bill. The bike.
Contracts. Hey, military soldiers, the military leaders, right, could be using you to get you out of the way, to get you whacked, right, through another war, so that more soldiers that'll do what I say, because that's another reason they're going in there. will go through and help them out that way, since you can't do paperwork, or apparently they can't, as human beings of their personal side of life. I don't know what's going on. All right, so those of you militaries, right? I know all of you soldiers, like the new Cummings scenario, people in them areas that is more freedom based, right? And things like that. So it's an easier um, situation for them not having to standards of the today and the past. Um, right. All right. So I guess that's about it. There ain't much going on. Um, that's also what's up. We'll reconvene as I can. I'm gonna start posting things in the algorithms. All right. I'll try to do one an hour, but it'll probably be what every 2 hours to 3 hours when I remember. If I all right. Um, 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 All right. So after that, I'll let you go. I love you. To be good. All right. So be good. All right. So um, 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 I'll make sure to check back through the news. Um, I mean, you can do a movement and not be on the news until after you vacated scenarios if you just contact the news agencies, right? And then your scenario will, only attract certain situations, right? Till it's after the situation, if you're worried about things like that. All right. All right. Everyone else have a great day. Don't forget your alcohol and food and spirulina. All right, girlies, I'll see you later.